When taking apart something like this, I would definitely get a mat or something so you can put where screws would be, because in something like a radio, all screws are different sizes and you don't want to mix them up. And again, to put that on, I put these right here. This one goes over here, and this one goes in this back one right here. And this one goes in this one. And just take a screwdriver and you tighten it. Make sure not to crank a thing down. Don't use an impact like an idiot. So again, the screws that you take out to get this board is this one, this one, this one, this one, and this back one, and then this should lift off, and then you can push it a little bit to the side to get access to these. I can see all these both two sides, those right there. These are at an angle, so it's this one and that one, and this top one is the antenna right there. Alright, well, the reason why I'm making this video is because I tried looking everywhere and I literally could not find anything. Basically, the best way I have figured out how to actually make one of these with a headphone jack or anything, a headphone jack where you could like plug an auxiliary into it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else. Get yourself one of these. It's a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack to RCA. Plug this in, figure out which one's left and right. It may not always be red or white. For this instance, it is yellow and white for me. So what I'm going to do is take these and splice them, and let me show you what I mean after I'm done. Okay, as you can see, I have the white and yellow side like this of the RCA. I'm going to take these and actually twist them together like that for both of them. Okay, and then at this point, now that you have twisted these together, here, you have twisted these together like that, you should find an area where you want the auxiliary or you want the wire to come out. I'm going to put mine through this corner right here and going to try to fish it through up in this hole right here, and then I'm going to connect this to these right here. This one's left and this one's right. If you're wondering, it is, you can see right there, the third one back, 1, 2, 3, third for that one, and then fourth for this one. Okay, so I was not able to put it through here. It took me a long time, and then I just could not get it through that hole. There was a hole behind here that I just ran it through, and then I just took these right here, and just wrapped them around that wire. So, and after that, put electrical tape around it, or of what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it on video, but you can take these and put solder on them so they will not come loose, and then you can put like just normal electrical tape on it just to make sure if there's no chance of them letting go. Alright, so I soldered them on, and as you can see, I put just normal electrical tape on it, so when you pull on it, it's not going to come loose and it's not going to touch any other metal and short it out. And I already did this, but of how I got the wires that are like this, like that, I took an X-Acto knife, I took out the blade, and just slit right in between these, really carefully not to hit these little bumps right here, because that bump is where the wire is. And then after that, you can very gently just start pulling them apart. And then after that, I have me some of these where you can put it over the wire, and then it just pulls the wire apart like that. And that's how I got them to come apart like that. Okay, and the second part of this is a cassette tape. Make sure you get a cassette tape that you don't have anything wrong with it, preferably one that's broke even. you're going to have to take one of these cassette tapes apart. You take one of these cassette tapes apart. There's only one screw in this one because I've taken all the other ones out. And I dropped that. You take one screw out and hopefully you could be able to lift this apart like that. All the gears and stuff and the rear wheels and everything, take those apart. And then after that, if it's like one of these, just gonna have to take your beautiful scissors, should be using side cuts, but you just take it, preferably I would cut it back a bit farther, so if you ever do, for some odd reason, want to use one of these, you can. You have to cut it. Or if you have a, what is it, one of the ones with the actual cassette tape in it. The tape in it, you can just use that and take them out and throw it away. And now that this radio is in here, plugged in and everything, it is plugged into here, and you can tell. But you can tell it's working now. This is where cassette tape comes in. You can either unplug the antenna completely and it won't be as loud, the static, or you can put in a cassette tape. Which it sounds like that, but let's see. It's not as bad as the static. That's how I have figured out how to do this. If you can tell me any other way how to actually get the radio and everything to shut off, that would be really nice. Thanks.